All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of Everyday Upland. So today I'm here to just talk about just give you an update on my buildings, some of the ones that I've completed already. As you can see, I have two completed so far. I have a third one in the process of being completed. And I also want to give you an idea of how I go about pricing a property if I want to sell it. So at first, I had that small townhouse at 5230 McBride Avenue in Cleveland that was up for sale. I took it off for sale for this video. I may put it back up on in sale while I'm doing this video to show you how is it that I go about putting up or determining the price for a structure. This will be the first structure that I have for sale. It's one of the cheaper properties that I bought some time ago in Upland when I pretty much started. I got that one for a really low price, and it took me forever to build this one. So I decided that I would like to put it up for sale. Hey, Upland for Life, what's going on, man? I'm back at it again with another episode. This time I'm talking about how I'm going to give you like a building update, which I have 9 more days for the one that I'm working on right now. 9 more days for that to be completed. So I'll have a total of three, and then I'm going down to Bell Harbor. I think I have two properties in Bell Harbor. Give me one sec. Let me check. I have two properties in Bell Harbor that I want to let's see here, that I would like to, let's see, Queens. Let's go Bell Harbor. Let's take all of these off. Apply. Let's see what I have in. Okay, so yeah, these two properties here in Bell Harbor will be the next two properties that I develop on. I build my structures on. Right now, like I showed you before, I got two properties, two structures built. Oh, why did that go away? Anyways, that's okay. Yeah, so this let's go to the one that I have in progress right now. I think it shows better when I do it here. All right, here we go. So another property in LA. This neighborhood here, let me go back. Let's do it again. And let me go back. Okay, I'm not finding it. Let's go here and go Los Angeles. Shoot, I didn't look at the address. What is the address? 6027 LA. 6027. Right here. Okay, so here we are. So I own quite a few here in this block here. I wanted to be honest, I wanted to go back to LA and purchase the rest of these out. And what I was gonna do was that I was gonna build on each one of these properties here and put them up for sale. But I don't have enough UPEX to build them fast enough. So I decided that since I didn't have enough, not UPEX, sorry, I didn't have enough Spark, I was gonna just sell my Cleveland property that I first purchased some time ago when I just started the game, and decided that build I will build that one in Cleveland, and then put it up for sale. So let's go to that. Let me go here, and let's go Cleveland, apply. It doesn't show it this way, eh? All right, maybe if I go structures, there we go. Yeah, so as you see, I got this structure for pretty cheap in Cleveland. It's probably one of the cheapest ones that I have. I built on this one here. That's the earnings for it, but it's quite a big size property, right? Let's go back again. I always do this. I always forget that I have to. I don't think this is gonna work. Let's go the long way and find that property. Here we go. All right. So I have this monstrosity right here available. Actually, I haven't put it up this for sale. I'm waiting until Upland do the whole decorations and stuff. I'm probably gonna build like a apartment building here, but I had this one. So how I do it is I go on Upland, right? And let's go city. You guys can't see this. I'm still trying to. I don't know exactly how to make it that you'll be able to see. Maybe if I change something. Anyways, I don't. What part of Upland is this in? Okay, Broadway. Broadway. Just bear with me. A little slow today. Broadway. Here we go. Okay, let's go by sale price. Sale price in UPX, and let's see here. So right now, let's see. So I go by the UP2. So I always try to find properties that have the same UP2s as what my property that I have up for sale, and that property's UP2 is here we go. Is this no wrong one? Yeah, here. I think it's 44. Let's click on it again. Yeah, 44. So I'll go back to upxland.me, find some properties that are around the same size as mine. Okay, so 44 UP2s are approximately the lowest one right here I see is 13,125. So 13,125. Right? So let's see how. Right? So that's the lowest property. So right in the neighborhood, I usually just check to see what people are selling it for. 15, okay, 15. Anybody else with a house close by? I usually just try and go off the price of homes, whether it's a townhouse, ranch house, it doesn't matter as long as it's a structure and it's up for sale. There isn't too many here that are up for sale. They're just built and no one's really selling them. But so when I would say the minimum price for a property is about 40,000 just for the structure alone. And then you could either add what the floor price in that neighborhood is on top of you could register you could say the structure is about 30 to 40,000. Um you could do that. The only one, oh, sorry, I forgot to show that part. The only one I am building by you in the harbor. The only one. Okay, there's only one. Okay, I thought we had both our properties that were right by each other in Bell Harbor. Let me go back to Bell Harbor. Oops. There you go, Queens. The to Bell Harbor. I think it's this is the one that you're building, right? Yeah. Oh, somebody else. This is not it. Oh, okay. So that's okay. Yeah. So two properties I have that are right by you. Yeah. Yeah. So that's me there. So you're building a, but I know you're not gonna sell your property. You're just gonna build it and probably turn it into a business or something later. But yeah, I'm probably gonna build on this one here. Let's see why I was gonna do it. I looked at it. Yeah, this is why. This is why I was gonna build on this one. I love this street view here. This is so nice. I'm probably gonna build a ranch house. Let's see this one here. This tree. Yeah, this one has a tree in front of it. Another tree in front. Yeah, it's not coming. Yeah, I was gonna build a ranch house right here. Any spark to see if, but I'm so over with, but I guess not. Now I got two feeds. Let's remove this one. Okay, that one's working. What is going on? Come on. Okay, gotta share it all again. Yeah, give me a sec to set up this whole thing again. I don't know what is going on with this thing right now. Yeah, my internet. Okay, you can see me and hear me. Okay. Yeah, but like the internet just cut off on me just a while ago. Yeah, so how many properties that you're gonna build on and sell? Okay, you can see me and hear me. Okay, all right, there we go. Yeah, so yeah, this thing is just going nuts. I don't know what just happened, but my internet just kind of went haywire for a second there. But yeah, so I would say like the for just a regular townhouse, right? I don't remember the calculation right now at this moment, and I should have been a lot more prepared with this, and I forgot to get the calculation on how much it costs, right? The amount of time it takes to build one of these. Like it takes 5,800 hours. Look how many days and hours it takes just to build one of these structures. But if I don't have the calculations exactly at the moment, I will have to redo this video and do another video because my internet cut off. Oh, here's a perfect example. All right, so this person is selling this property here. Let's see what kind of structure they have here. Why can't I click on the structure? I guess not. But this is in Bell Harbor for pretty much 102,900 the uh when you include the 5% fee. So this is a 94 property size. Let's take a look at yours. It's not even showing yours now. Okay, there we go. Yours is a 61 property size, but the earnings are pretty good. Let's see the earnings here on this one. Ooh, it's about the same. So you could probably sell yours for about 115 to 120 because okay, no, it's not the same. But you could probably sell yours for 100,000, no problem. Because your earnings are a little bit less than this one here, as well as your property structure. Your structure is a lot bigger. So you probably could sell for about 120,000. So that's what I do. Like I go on Upix Land, see what the floor is, and I say, okay, that's the floor. Okay. All right, let's see what the average price for or what some of the prices are for properties that people are selling in the neighborhood. And obviously you got to try and find one similar to yours, but you will not actually find that all the time. So you just go to the next best thing is a property that's up for sale and just gauge it off of that. You can value yours more, especially if yours is an apartment building, because apartment buildings take a lot longer than I think this is a ranch house. I'm not 100%. Um, and that's how I do it. Like I just base it off of what other people are selling theirs for and how many hours it takes me to do mine. Okay, hold on. In Bell Harbor, two big properties and one townhouse on another. So okay, so that's what you're gonna do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's great. There are people around us building that only have a couple of days left on the street. And okay. Yeah, yeah, for sure. You gotta buy those Spark, man. You gotta buy those Spark because that's gonna help build up your properties. Like you see, like I always say, and I'm gonna keep saying, it's always a flip flop and a back and forth for me when it comes to um selling properties. But when I put structures on them, sometimes I want to get rid of properties because I plan to build quite a few of these. So not all of them I will turn into a business. So good that you can, put it up for sale and make a little bit of upix off of it, off of your properties that you've built. I forgot what was the calculation to get the hours. So I just remembered. Okay, so best way to do it is go off of the price of one spark. Um, Upland for Life, what was the price of one spark again in the game? Because I always just buy half a spark. But if you could help me out and tell me what the price is of one spark, if you remember, because I don't remember at this time. And you had told me, I think 2 episodes ago, how much? 450. Okay, so 450 is 450,000 upix. Yeah, around that 450 is 4,000. The upix. Okay. Okay, let me get a calculator here. And bear with me. Calculator. So for, let's see. So to build a apartment building in Bell Harbor takes 5,800 days. So one spark takes approximately, um, what did I see again? Let me go to my property that I'm building on right now. What am I building on right now? Um, so one spark took me approximately 30 days and 16 hours. So let's just round it to just 30 days. Took me about 30 days to build the property that is I have in progress right now. So 30 days. Okay, 30 days. And right now, your structure will take how many? 480 days. Okay, so 5,800 divided by 450, I think. Oops. 5,800 divided by 30. No, that's not right. No, it doesn't take. Oh, okay. So one spark, I think, should take approximately 193 days to build that. If I got my calculations correct, let me check to see how many spark you have on this one. Okay. Okay, so you got some help. That's awesome, man. You got some help. So if you had one full spark, it should take you about 193 days to build this property. If you had two spark, it would be cut down to, let's see, two spark. Okay, divided by two. It would take you 96 days. If you had four spark, it would take you 48 days. Wow, to build the structure. So this is a massive structure that you have here that is going up, right? So if one spark cost about 450 US, and if it takes you 193 days using one spark, right, to build, I would say that if you ooh, this is a tough one for me right now. You know what? To be honest, I would have to go and do the research properly on this because I don't think I have the correct. Oh, it says 460. Okay. Your friends are helping you. Okay, nice. I'm just gonna go based on what I've heard other uplanders say for now. I'm gonna have to go and do the correct calculations because I thought I had correct calculations, but doing it on the computer, it didn't make any sense to me. But I will have to redo the calculation. But other uplanders said it was about 30,000 minimum, the 30,000 UPIX, which is like $30, right? Um, to sell on top of your mint price, right? To sell for your property. So my property that I have in Cleveland that I paid um 5,000 UPEX for, but the floor is 12, I think 12,124 or something like that. So I could either sell it for 44,000 for that property, or I could just take my mint price, right? And sell it for 30,000 plus the mint price. But I would suggest you sell a just a regular small townhouse. I think it's 30,000 plus whatever the floor is. That's what you would sell it for. Yeah, Spark week. I'll buy more Spark. Yeah, I'm gonna go another half a Spark. Because I think that will will give me a better understanding of exactly how much it will cost. Because at that point, I'll have about two and a quarter Spark. So I will put two Spark on my next property. I'll build a townhouse. Sorry, not a townhouse, an apartment building, and I'll have the exact numbers correct. I mistaken homes to be exactly the same and not considering that some do take longer than some to build, and the numbers and the cost for a Spark will be different based on the type of structure that you use. So I will have to come back with that one. Like, I'm sorry that I didn't even consider the different factors and the different size and hours it takes to build these homes, because I was gonna do this episode based on the structure that I did in Cleveland. But since I was talking to you, Upland for Life, I decided to go and check out the apartment building, because I haven't tried to build one of those. So I didn't realize how much it actually cost, right? I only built a ranch house and a small townhouse so far, and those didn't take all that long because I had at least one Spark. So they both took about a month. I think I know the one that I'm working on right now, which is I think is a ranch house, is taking me a month, and I have 1.26 Spark on it. So, or sorry, 1.7. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I know for later for sure. Yeah, I didn't know how much it how long an apartment building. I said I eventually work my way up to there because I know those would probably take a lot longer, but I wasn't as miscalculating and stuff like that. But I will have to do the real calculation on each. So a small townhouse, ranch house, and at least an apartment building, because I think there's three categories of homes that take about the same amount of time, and those are the ones that I have to really do the calculations on. And my next two properties, I will try and build one property in each one of these categories that are around the same amount of hours. So I've already done the small townhouse and the ranch house. So I will do a yeah, I'll do a video. Yeah, yeah, that I'll do a video on building a townhouse. Sorry, yeah, a townhouse, a ranch house, and an apartment building to give you a better understanding of exactly how much you should sell it for. So my bad today on the miscalculation and the dropping of the ball on the information on this one, because I didn't consider an apartment building in this calculation that I was doing. I was gonna do it on a small townhouse in yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Yeah. I'm still learning. I'm still going through it. Yeah, and yeah, I'm still learning this game, and I'm still trying to figure out how things all work, the full game mechanics and stuff like that, and how much it really costs. But to be honest, like 450,000 UPEX, if you want to calculate it in UPEX for a Spark, is quite a bit, right? So it costs you that much, and one Spark doesn't build a house in 10 days or whatever it is. It builds it in 30 days. So I think homes should these properties with homes on it should be a lot more expensive, and I think 100,000 as the bare minimum for like a small townhouse because they take a while with one spark, and you know it's not going to take you 4 days. It's going to take you 30 days. So maybe I should let me calculate. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, it will because when they introduce all their whatever they have planned for the whole Las Vegas Genesis week, that's when you'll really see how more valuable Spark is and will be in the future. That's why I think, like I said in my last episode, that the Las Vegas event is gonna be big because that's gonna open our eyes and we'll have an even better understanding of how much Spark is gonna be valued in the future. Yes. So, but overall, right now, Spark, utility is just to build these homes. And like I said, I kind of wish I was adding Spark from the very beginning part of the game. So right now, I probably would have almost 2.5 Spark or more. But I don't know. We'll see if I can get half a Spark because when they do this launch in June, I'll be at work. So by the time I get home, there won't be any Spark available for me to buy because even the last time when I was luckily I was home when they during the Spark week and I was buying Spark, you know, by the time I was what position? I think I was position 22, and by the time it got to me, I think there was about 100 spark, and by the time it got to me, there was like 65 left. So it was moving pretty fast. No, it wasn't 65. It was about 78 spark left because I think it was about 100 spark that they had, half spark that they had available. So it was about 78 spark that was up for grabs, but it did go through the whole thing, and I was able to buy a second time another half spark if I wanted. So it did come back around to me. I guess not a lot of people were buying the half spark that much that day, but yeah. But yeah, man, thank you again, Upland for Life, man, for your help and your support. I dropped the ball big time today, but I will come back and do a better video than this one. This one wasn't my greatest um video, but I will come back. I will have to figure out the cost exactly and try and do it for each one of these properties to give you a better understanding of how much it will cost. All right, man. Thank you, man. Thank you for coming out again. I will see you tomorrow. And for everyone else, if you like my content and you don't mind when I drop the ball every now and then, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And thank you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Upland for Life. Thank you again, man. See you tomorrow.